All right. GM, everyone. Welcome into Reality Check.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are we doing, Kyle?
It's been a tumultuous morning, brother. I've been up since like 5 a.m. My poor little puppy, dude. I get up with the dog every morning super early. She's still a puppy. She needs to go out and pee. And the poor little thing can't stop shitting, dude. She's got worms. She's got the roundworms, which apparently is pretty common in puppies. But it's been a morning. I just got back from the vet with her. Got her some dewormer. And now we're chilling. We're locked in. I got coffee on deck, dog. We're here.
Sounds like a shitty morning.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah. I didn't have the rim shot teed up there, but there we go. A little late than never. You know what I mean? What kind of sissy ass coffee cup is that?
Better calm the fuck down. My wife made this motherfucker in her pottery glass.
Yeah. Oh, well, shit.
I'm using handmade fucking coffee mugs that might look a little bit fucked off, but they stayed with love.
You fucking go drink out of it, the coffee's just fucking dribbling all down your fucking mouth because it's not the rims all fucking.
Oh no, this is a coffee cup, not a job interview for you, Jesus.
Oh! Anyway. I'll take it. Anyways, back from his World Cup Brazilian Japan.
I would have lost the bet. Kenny, I bet that you would not be here today. I'm not going to lie, dude.
It was an early game, so I had plenty of time to recover.
That's exactly what I said. I said it's an early game. He's going with his brother. I don't think he's going to be getting out of control.
Yeah, but it was a Brazil game. I thought maybe it was possible that, perhaps you met a little Brazilian honey or something, might have gone out for the night,
The talent was abundant in the crowds.
Mm-hmm. I thought it might be.
I'm sure it was. How wild were the fans? Were the Brazilian fans crazier than the Japanese fans, or like who was more hardcore there?
It was 75-25.
Brazil?
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
And like I told Kyle, look, I've been to World Series games before when the Astros won twice.
Yeah.
I've been to Rockets playoff games when the Rockets won championships back in 94 and 95. I've been to the Super Bowl, Tom Brady versus Atlanta down here in Houston when they had the comeback of a lifetime. Nothing compares.
I'll tell you what, you're not going to convince me that Kenny Powers sounds 100% though. You sound like you did celebrate some at least.
No, it sounds like he's doing stuff. Like, what are you doing over there, Kenny? Sounds like you're moving shit around and.
Yeah. No, I was just taking care of some shit. Real quick.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's what it sounds like. No, that definitely doesn't sound like he's hungover, because that Kenny is a totally. I could see the bloodshot from his eyes, and he's not even on fucking stream with us. So true. Yeah. I said in my abstract chat, by the way, we are live on X, YouTube, and Abstract. Go check us out anywhere. Today is XP Day. I told Kenny last week that I was going to get 250,000 XP today.
I believe it's 350,000.
No, I never said 350,000.
I think you at least floated the number at one point. You might have backed off the 250, but you definitely floated
300,000, not 200, not 350,000. But I did say in the abstract chat that I'm getting 500,000 XP today. And Hans said, want to bet? No, sir, I do not. Not at all. But thank you for the Pengu tip. And
I will give you that you have found a new crippling addiction in Tolenverse.
Hey,
it's possible that you got a lot of XP.
I have played the living shit out of some Tolenverse. I've yet to beat the game, but I am becoming a Tolenverse master. And we're climbing the fucking ranks over there pretty steadily. So we'll see what happens, but we'll dive into some abstract stuff as we get closer to the XP and towards the end of the space. But anyways, Kenny, let's get to it, man. TJ, he fucking cheated his whole bag of coin. He sold everything and apparently aped into Ansem. Ansem's the only thing anybody's fucking talking about. Like, what's happening now?
I saw Ansem trying to defend it, saying he didn't actually sell anything. Somebody who sent him 80% of the supply, that person rugged it. So there's conflicting stories. Obviously, it looks by the way, it looks, looking at the two charts, fucking it looks like somebody sold TJR and just, T-wopped into Ansem because the Anthem coin got as low as 115 mil overnight, and woke up this morning, it was up to like 170 on a huge green candle. And simultaneously, at the same time, that TJR dropped from 15, 16 mil down to 3 mil. So, one huge red candle going down, one huge green candle going up. So it looked like there was definitely, some type of action, regarding those two coins.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, apparently, Ansem's out here defending him, saying, "Oh no, it wasn't him," yada yada. So I don't know, man. Sounds like they're in cahoots together.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I was talking about this yesterday, and this dude that is in my friend channel on Loot. So like you can see all your friends' trades, you can see what all they did. I don't know how this guy is not like, I wouldn't even show up. And I'm sharing it on stream right now. The guy sold for a $268 loss. Okay. He bought 14 sold, and he sold it at 158K market cap. He fumbled $851,000.
On which coin? The TJR?
On Ansem.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
No, this is just one of the guys that's in there's stories about this all over the timeline.
Yeah, I saw some dude who literally sold like an hour before Ansem put the pump on Ansem, who had been holding for about a week or so.
Yeah, this guy sold like 6 hours before the acknowledgement and the pump and everything. Like going and seeing some of these trades is like fucking, it's insanity, man. But this one right here, by far the biggest fucking fumble, almost $1 million. Like this is the type of money that would fucking change your life instantly, right? But but you wouldn't have held it all the way up that high. Like the normal average person who this is life-changing money for, somebody that it's not life-changing money for, they would just ride it up and sell as the coin's going up.
Based on my track record, I probably would have round-tripped it. So I don't know.
Yeah, this is fucking brutal though. But yeah. And looking at a picture of this kid, this kid's got to be like 20 years old. Like, yeah, that's pretty hardcore. But yeah,
and I would just say it, in reference to this kind of KOL meta that's going on with all these coins, buyer beware. I think Ansem is the one coin that actually has the ability to, obviously hit 170. I don't know how much higher it's going to go from here. I think there's clearly market makers on the coin, clearly pump fund, definitely kind of, I think they're injecting liquidity into it as well. But the numbers are impressive, right? Like, there's over 67,000 holders of this coin right now, which is insane. I didn't even think there's 67,000 people still in crypto, to be honest. So I think these numbers are a little inflated. I think there's definitely market makers on this. This one wallet I track, it's bought 3.6 mil, sold 3.7, up $73,000 with $8 million unrealized. At some point the bubble's going to burst on this, maybe not, maybe I'm wrong. I just think that, there's a lot of market makers and a lot of fuckery going on. Obviously Pump Fund wants to see this coin do well because they need some attention back towards Pump Fund. Obviously, numbers have been down, active traders have been down over the past few months. Just overall volume's been down. So they're looking for some type of catalyst to kind of try and get people back into the trenches. And then on top of it, you're getting these secondary kind of KOLs. I know I saw Patty Ice with a coin. I saw, what's his name? Dip Wheeler's got a coin. Murad's got it. Like, there's so many people launching these kind of KOL coins and sending them supply. Just buyer beware. Be careful. I think Ansem is the one unicorn that is obviously it's sitting at 155 mil. It's done better than anyone ever expected. But I don't think this is a meta that's going to kind of take off. I would just say, be careful which ones you jump in if you are planning to try and trade these.
Yeah.
I'm watching Jesus live tweet on stream right now. Dude, does everybody turn on Ansem again though after this coin eat shit? I mean,
No.
like
Maybe.
I don't think so.
I'm old enough to remember when Ansem tried to start what basically was an escort service, and the whole space turned on him for a little while then. So I don't know. I've seen bro be the villain and the hero.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, he's done it. Like he's airdropped so much money to people, like just holders of the coin. He's given out, I think, upwards of $7 million, depending on the valuation of the coin at the time, but $7 million he sent out to wallets.
I think it's 10 million now.
Yeah, it's probably higher. Yeah, as of yesterday, it was 7 mil. So
people have short memories, though. And by the way, I see Clock down there. Clocked, buddy, you were right. I apologize. Enough said. We don't got to get into it anyway. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just saying people have very short memories, man. People are euphoric when they're up, and then they very quickly forget the favors that you did when they're down again. So I won't be surprised to see negative sentiment around Ansem as soon as this whole little short-term thing is over with.
Do you think it's you? I mean, now he's sitting there saying, "Oh, if we pump Sol, can we not pump? We pump Sol, can we not pump Bitcoin?"
Bitcoin takes a little bit more to pump.
Yeah, I know, but like it'd be pretty fucking wild if he was able to. It'd be pretty wild if somebody, you know, the guy who deployed the TJR coin, Kenny, the Ansem coin, and what was the other one? I think I have it. Hold on, I think I have it bookmarked here. Let me look. There was a tweet that showed that the same guys deployed all the coins, and I think he's made like $120,000 in fees before I guess the fees are turned over. So like, is Pump Fund turning like directing the fees to these creators' wallets?
Or, I think you have that option. I think there is an option to where you can, like, you know, delegate creator fees to, you know, how they had done the a change to creator fees where you could like send creator fees to a particular person, very similar to like how Bags works. So yeah, my assumption is that guy just, I don't exactly know how, because I from what I understand, Ansem is making all the creator fees on this. I don't know how the original dev, what the agreement is or how that works out, but as far as I know, Ansem's getting all the creator fees. I've heard he's made upwards of almost $1 million on creator fees alone.
Yeah, I mean, there's 5,401 Sol in fees, and it's a fucking cook. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how many. I mean, you didn't think this was going to go up to 160 mil.
I top blasted at 65. I told you that, and I was very weary of doing it because I thought the top was in, but clearly I was wrong. I'm fully out as of this morning.
Are you going to buy back in, or is this going to be it?
No, that's it for me. Look, we saw White Whale. It's like White Whale 2.0, right? We saw White Whale run up to 200 mil. It's currently sitting at $2.9 million. I think it's kind of like, obviously a lot of people rallying behind this and supporting him. I mean, the glazing on the timeline for Ansem is just unreal. But I'm not hating. I think so that's my question. Like, and that's what kind of like the tweet I'm writing right here is that you have Whale and all these in Zier and all these other motherfuckers that are like, oh, the BegFi is what they're calling it.
Yeah, dude. Like, people are throwing it in a circle just to fucking catch an airdrop.
But it doesn't matter. Like, he's
disgusting.
But all right, but there's people that he's airdropping, $1,000 to, and that $1,000 could change their lives. So like, why is it bad for someone to go when Ansem is literally, obviously he's doing it for engagement, he's doing it for the pump the price of the coin, but at the same time he's actually giving money away to people. So why is it a bad thing for somebody to go submit their wallet address? You used to do that back in the day for NFT collections and all these things. So it's no different. So like, why shit on someone
It's one thing to submit to a giveaway or whatever. It's another thing to be like, hold on, let me just fucking see how much of your digital cock I can fit in my throat here real quick.
I get it if you're putting
completely.
Well, I get it if you're putting out 10 posts a day saying Ansem, please, 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 please. But if you're replying to him, or I mean, like, I think you're kind of dumb if you're not making content around this right now, because like you why not ride the engagement of it? You know what I mean?
There's nothing wrong with it. I just think it's funny, especially to make fun of people that I know for, like I said, clapping their booty cheeks for an airdrop. I don't know. I just think it's funny. I'm not above it, by the way. I'm not above it. I just don't like Solana coins, so I'm not going to try to like ride this engagement. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's definitely an exciting time.
It is. It's an exciting time. People are excited. Nothing's been happening, and if somebody's able to get, say, one of your friends that fucking, it doesn't matter. Like even somebody in this audience, let me fucking just point anybody fucking out. I'm gonna look at Name Brand down there. What if Name Brand got a fucking 100K or a 10K airdrop? And I mean, that's pretty dope. I mean, that's cool. Look, and he's changing lives. So
I'm not knocking him. I think it's great what he's doing. I think it's artificial though. I think like if you look at the chart and you look at the wallets that are trading the chart, there's wallets that have traded millions of dollars on this chart, clearly market maker type wallets, just artificially pumping. And obviously with a low float, high FDV coin like this, all it takes is a little buy pressure to really send the chart up 20-30%. That's the thing. I mean, there's, on the main pump fund coin, obviously there's other liquidity pools that are added, but like the main coin where, the valuation is 155 mil, there's $1.4 million in liquidity on this coin, like that is 1/100th of the market cap. So like, you're going to have nasty candles going both ways, because as soon as a whale starts dumping, it's going to fucking go down pretty quickly just because of the lack of liquidity in the coin. You know what I'm saying? So it's a low float, high FDV coin. So you're going to have these kind of, and they're using that to their advantage, these market makers and pump fund, to really, pump the numbers on the coin, to make it look like it's going parabolic, which it is. I mean, it's at 155 mil. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, I mean, you can't argue.
Yeah, look, and by the way, let's keep in mind that like this coin is not fueled by the spirit of philanthropy. Okay, like Ansem may be doing some good shit right now, but it's because it's good for the optics. This is still at the end of the day a meme coin. And as many people as make money on this, it requires other people to lose money on it eventually. Sooner or later, this coin's going to zero, and a bunch of people are going to lose because of this too.
Oh, 100%.
So just keep in mind that that's the nature of this game here. So like all this fucking Ansem glaze is because the chart's up right now. Like I said earlier, this will be a completely different story when the chart has run its course. Which, again, I have no problem with, as long as everybody knows that they're still gambling and that they're not, this isn't some philanthropic endeavor that Ansem chose to put on his shoulders because he's like the fucking second coming or something here.
What are you saying? He's not? Many people
are
saying
he is he is certainly making a lot of money off of this coin through undoxed wallets and shit like that. There's certainly market making going on this coin, and all of the giveaways and stuff it's great. I'm super happy for anybody that got given tokens and made money. I'm just saying it's not because he's Jesus Christ reincarnate. I've doing
seen
this
it on the
optics.
Timeline. He is the Black Jesus of Web3.
I ain't mad at it. I'm just pointing out the obvious stuff. I ain't mad at him. This is a meme coin. The people who are engaging with it have chosen to play this game, and the ones that lose, I won't even feel bad for. I'm just pointing it out that this is still the same game. It is still a meme coin.
I think it's, obviously giving people hope that the trenches are coming back. I'd say be wary about that. I don't necessarily think the trenches are coming back, because if you look across the board, it's really just Ansem and nothing else is kind of pumping. If anything, this coin is taking liquidity from other tokens because people are rotating into it just because of the hyperbolic activity it's had over the past few days. So yeah, I would, I don't necessarily think the trenches are back. I mean, look, Bitcoin fucking tanked this morning. I mean, we're sitting at 58.4 on Bitcoin, right? nothing that doesn't tell me like the bull market's about to start. This is just, a little blip in the radar. As far as like an attention grab, obviously, a lot of people speculating, why has Ansem been tweeting about Pump Fund over the past few weeks? Like, is he getting paid by Pump Fund to shill meme coins and whatnot? Obviously, he's kind of, kind of defined his persona over the past few weeks as like, Solana, meme coins, Pump Fund, like trenches, return to memes, this whole narrative. And then he just so happens to drop a token right as the attention's at like an all-time high around what he's talking about. So it feels a little bit coordinated, in all honesty, but I'm not hating. Fucking GG's to him. His wallet's worth fucking $90 million right now.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you can't do shit with it, right?
No, he can't. I mean, but he's been giving away. I think he was at 60%. He's down to like 58.4. So, I mean, a lot of that money has been given away, which is awesome. I mean, he's given away, 10,000 times more than Pump Fund will ever give away. Pump Fund will never do the airdrop. So Ansom's feeding the fucking trenchers, which is what, the trenchers want. So, of course, you're going to rally behind the coin. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a great
I don't know if I would say Pump Fund will never do their airdrop. It would have to be the right circumstances.
They're not doing it, Kyle. They're not doing it.
We'll see.
Zero chance.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You could say the same about any other airdrop that any other platform ever promised. I mean, nobody did the shit they said they were going to do. And we could assume malicious intent, or we could assume market conditions caused that. I mean, I don't know. I don't care to speculate on what will or won't happen around most of these platforms' airdrops. I don't know.
Could be around legalities, like as far as like here in the United States. I mean, from what I understand, there's already some open cases against Pump Fund. So legally, I just don't think they can do it.
Oh, speaking of,
speaking of cases, let's talk about the Magic Eden stuff.
Yeah, I saw. So I didn't read into this a whole lot. I didn't read the whole article, but I did see some stuff yesterday about is it a class action lawsuit being filed against Magic Eden for what? Misleading people based on the mechanics of their ME token for staking and things like that. There was never any staking rewards. I don't really know. I didn't stake my tokens because I'm not fucking retarded. So
yeah, the Magic Eden
might be an idiot, but fuck.
So Magic Eden was supposed to have so many different things with it. Obviously, staking being one, rewards, kickbacks for the platform. They dropped their whole entire main bullish thesis, which was being a multi-chain platform. They pivoted all the way back just to Sol. And now that, it's completely fucking dead. Then on top of that, there was supposed to be governance and DAOs and like all these different things. Nothing's come to fruition. And if it did, it came at such a longer time. There was delays, months and months of delays of products. And yeah, people had enough, and now they are suing the living shit out of or they're going to try and sue the living shit out of Magic Eden. So pretty interesting turn of events there. So now I don't know what kind of ground they have to stand on, but I mean,
nobody ever signed any contracts or anything as far as like you got your airdrop and like this was the contractual obligation on their part though. But, I don't know where the legal stuff stands on. I mean, like it said, they misled their ME holders, right? I mean, you could say a lot of, that's kind of the name of the game in Web3 is fucking misleading people right off a fucking cliff. So.
Kyle, people locked their tokens for 10 years. Remember that? They gave you the option to lock it for like 10 years or something crazy like that.
Yeah. I'm just saying this is kind of that I'm like, I could fucking make the same case about any of my favorite NFT projects from last cycle, right? Like being misled is sort of the landscape that we are in, right?
Yeah, didn't Portal, like people are staking Portal? Remember that?
Yes. People staked Portal. People tried to get to different levels.
And
you could maybe make the argument.
Well, Animoca just recently posted that they are working on a complete revamp of that reward system, and people that have been staking for that length of time, there's some things coming. So you see, cool. Animoca's trying to do what they can with the product they received. So at least on the Portal side. We haven't seen fucking shit from the Somo side of things. So fucking Animoca tighten up.
Well, I mean, look, I'm just happy Animoca was willing to buy all that shit because the team that held it originally has chosen not to do anything with anything at any point. So,
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday, Kenny. Adam Weitzman buying the 630 some odd creeps. What is your take on that? Because you weren't here.
I think it's bullish, number one. I think, my intuition is telling me that, and I could be completely wrong here, but I have a feeling there's going to be like a changing of arms in the sense of I think there could be a potential new suitor for, taking over the Creeps ecosystem. Everything kind of points in that direction. I don't necessarily see why Adam Weitzman would have swept that many NFTs. I mean, it was a significant acquisition as far as the number of NFTs. I don't think he would have done it unless he knew something. I think there's definitely some behind the scenes conversations happening between Joe and Dom and potential other suitors for the collection. I do think that, in my personal opinion, again, I could be wrong. I think we're going to have some new founders at some point here. Kind of like how Spencer took over Moonbirds is my thought process on it. Now, it could be, again, could be wrong. It just seems like, with the lack of comms that the community's gotten, I think, do we want to get into the...
Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to talk about these screenshots or not? Jeez.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. So apparently Dom came into the Discord, the BLE channels, and said that they had zero clue that that these NFTs were sold. They didn't even know it happened. He came in acting all surprised. Mistakes were made with a wallet that we used to control that we do control. Or what do you mean? No, now. That's exactly what he said.
That's not what he said. What he said is that they didn't know. I'm just saying, if we're gonna talk about screenshots that everybody can't see, then I want to be precise. He did say that they didn't know that this acquisition happened. He would not say how it happened or who would have made it happen. But what I can gather from that is, to your point, Kenny, I think Joe and Dom have handed over the reins to somebody to broker a deal to get this entire collection and project sold to a new team.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing I can imagine. I mean, how the hell these NFTs changed hands without Joe and Dom's knowledge or involvement in any capacity is, the only thing I can think is that the whole project and the keys and everything are already in the hands of somebody else to broker a deal.
To your point, I found it odd, and I brought it up to Cheese and you as well. That Adam Weitzman put out the tweet, no interaction from the Creeps account, no, reposting or saying welcome to the invasion, anything like that. No interaction from Joe or Dom with Adam Weitzman on the post, which I found to be completely odd. If you have a whale who comes in and inquires, what is that, almost 0.5% of the collection, right? Typically you're going to see some tweet about it from the parent company, right? Saying welcome or, awesome to have you, whatever, any type of interaction. And there was literally none from the Creeps account or Joe and Dom, which made me feel like it was a bit odd. Like, why aren't they interacting, with him or congratulating him on the acquisition? I just found that to be odd. So, things are starting to make a little bit more sense now that we saw, this message that they were unaware of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't think they're paying attention at all. I mean, look, Joe and Dom were never crypto guys to begin with. They were startup guys. They came into crypto at the perfect moment because of all the hype that attracted them to it. They caught lightning in a bottle in late 2021 when they launched an IP alongside a Ponzi. It was the perfect timing to send everything to fucking Valhalla. And then, as things cooled off, they lost interest. And, we watched them go into other endeavors and try to start up fucking gaming launch pads and casinos and all kinds of other dumb shit instead of doing anything with Creeps because, that's what they do. They follow the meta. They try to start companies and sell the companies. So, I am, I mean, just to be completely transparent, as disgusted as I am with Joe and Dom and the way that they've performed as founders, I have a slightly renewed sense of hope for the Creeps project, because I feel like something's actually happening in the back channels where we could get a team that is crypto native, that does give a fuck, to be, good stewards of the IP and of the community, as Joe and Dom have not been.
To your point, we saw what happened with Moonbirds, right? Moonbirds were in the gutter, obviously a dead collection. And then Spencer acquired the IP, right? And we saw Moonbirds go from 0.2 all the way up to almost 3 ETH, and he did say he's done some really cool stuff, obviously the TCG stuff and all the other things that Spencer, spent his time building the brand back up. So yeah, I mean, look, if there is a change of hands, maybe I do think it could be bullish. I think it could revitalize the community. Obviously, we felt left out in the dark for a long time. Maybe comms will go up, and maybe there is a second leg for Creeps. I hope so, because I love that collection. I love the art. Cychrome's the GOAT. So, I'm hoping for the best.
Yeah, I would love to see a new team get involved, get Cychrome involved, get the community involved, just do all the shit that seems so obvious for so long. And by the way, Moonbird's just a more current example. I mean, keep in mind, Budgie Penguins, Luke and Nets was not the founder of Budgie Penguins to begin with, right? So, I mean, we've seen this kind of stuff happen in the past. I hope that some life can be breathed into this project.
Well, I think
I really have the highest of hopes, especially for the community's sake. It is my origin community in Web3, really. So
yeah, and I think it can. Like I said, if Dom and Joe own Creeps, you'll never see me wear another Creeps PFP. I still have Creep stuff in my background. I still have fucking Creep shit everywhere. Tons of Creeps friends. And love the community. I love the IP. Cychrome is great. And but until someone else owns it, I do not trust these guys fucking at all. They've lost every bit of respect that I had for them. And I could give two fucks about them.
Yeah, and by the way,
they cost a lot of friends and a lot of people a lot of money and a lot of fucking mental, a lot of fucking stress.
Absolutely.
People have had heart attacks and have it's just insanity, and it's just wild. So I look forward to finding out who the fuck's going to be buying Creeps, but Creeps is going to get sold.
Yeah, I mean, look, in all fairness, I don't hold Joe and Dom accountable for any financial position anybody chose to put themselves in. I mean,
I do.
You choose to trust people in this space or not, and that's fine. But you also you choose your bid size, right? Like I don't know. You're responsible for the amount of capital.
I disagree, because when you're being told something privately by those people, and then you've never been in the conversation. And it
doesn't matter. I've been in this space since 2021. I've been in plenty of conversations. I have chosen to keep a day job and to only bid amounts that I can afford to lose at any given moment. So I'm gonna die on that hill. We are responsible for the amount of money.
And I'm not saying that I'm not responsible for clicking the buttons, but when you're being told certain things in private, in DMs, on calls, and being led in one direction for a certain length of time, and then those things look like they're coming to fruition, and then all of a sudden, trust me, there's a lot of it's a lot to get into. I understand what you're saying and your side of it, but
I get what you're saying.
These
and
founders do have accountability to a point.
No, they do.
What the fuck they promised their community, hence why Magic Eden's being sued.
Well, look, and I agree with you, and this is why I feel the exact same way as you do. They could put anybody at the forefront of Creeps as the face, and if Joe and Dom are silent partners, I'll never wear a Creeps JPEG. I'll never lift a finger to benefit those two fucking assholes ever again in my life. That's for sure, because I do feel like they socially engineered a lot of people right off a fucking cliff. But I still feel like people are responsible for their own shit. And look, in my instance, instead of monetary capital, dude, I've used a lot of social capital defending these guys over the years. I have burned bridges with people and called people out for being funny and and been a kind of an asshole about it at times, you know. So to people that turned out to be right. So it is what it is, you know. I mean, but
Kyle, an asshole? No, I couldn't imagine that, bro.
You asshole.
No, to your point, though, I think it's just a good daily reminder that, you know, Web3 is the wild, wild west of investments. I mean, look, it's an unregulated space. You know, rug pulls, scams happen literally every day. It's the most unregulated space. Obviously, that's why we need the Clarity Act in place. I mean, it's becoming more regulated over the past couple of years, but still, for the most part, wildly unregulated. And, you know, there's really no accountability from, you know, people who launch coins. I mean, how many coins have we seen TGE and then just fall off a fucking cliff, right? And the team just like banks hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. I mean, it's very unregulated. A lot of this stuff would never fly, you know, if it was regulated. So until then, you're going to have situations where people get fucked, you know, and projects rug and, you know, founders do nefarious things. It's just part of the game, you know. So always, you know, you got to take caution when you invest and never go over the top and fully invest all your money into crypto, because that's just crazy. I think you should allocate a certain amount of your portfolio to crypto, but never full port it.
Yeah, and by the way, I like the wild, wild west unregulated shit, right? But you got to know what kind of waters you're swimming in, you know? I like that there's fucking absolute chaos and anything goes, because in chaos lies potential, right? I mean, a lot of the shit that has happened in this space that has actually been a success wouldn't have been possible if everything was highly regulated to begin with. Now, a lot of people got burned on scams along the way to make those things happen. But I mean, look, man, you know, if you choose, what was it? Benjamin Franklin. What did he say? If you choose safety over liberty, you deserve neither. Something like that. You know, I don't remember exactly the quote, but something to that effect. I like the wild, wild west shit. But you know, you gotta, like I said, you gotta be accountable for your clicks and cautious with your bid sizes.
Yeah. Well, let's get to some mints. Does that Perion, did it mint out?
I didn't put eyes on it. To be honest, that was one that I don't know, for whatever reason, it didn't catch my attention.
It was like it was like a Tamagotchi. It was like a Tamagotchi fucking.
Yeah, I don't see it in the live and upcoming mints, unfortunately. So I don't know if you have a link for it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It's first come, first serve. 831 out of 1,333. Did they already cut the supply? I think they already cut the supply. I wouldn't touch this with I wouldn't touch this with your wallet. Yeah, it was supposed to be 3,333. Perion mint, the mint price is 0.0025, $3.90. So they already cut the fucking supply. Like, are they even going to give some back to the community that actually minted at the 0.0025? I don't know.
I would assume that they'll have to.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch this shit. So yeah, be cautious with that one. Bro, I seen
I'm gonna
go ahead.
Oh, go. I don't know if you saw this. Did you see this Autismo one?
Autismo, no.
Okay, I just pinned it to the top. I saw it because Big Rug tweeted it. He said, I'll just pin his tweet to the top because that's what I had bookmarked. But he's got a quote tweet of it. There's a link to the OpenSea collection. You can see what mint phase you're on. I'm on Guaranteed. It's a 5,000 collection. I literally don't know anything about it. I just saw it a minute ago. GTD is 0.0018. First come, first serve is 0022. And then public stage is 003. Like I said, it's 5,000 of them. The GTD phase starts at noon.
Look at these fucking things.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking atrocious, but in a way that is pretty degen-y. So, like, I don't know, maybe they cook, maybe they don't.
What, is this like a Pepe Down syndrome-y Milady deriv?
I think you're using the right words, yeah.
Am I? I'm fucking there.
Well, look, GTD is only one per wallet. I'll probably mint my one and just see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on GTD, so yeah, shout out. Let's go. Fucking send it. When does this thing mint? 12?
Noon today.
Yeah, 45 minutes. All right, let's go. Well, all right. So since you're sharing that one, I wasn't even gonna hold on. Let me see if no, it's not Sesame Street. Did you see the Sesames? Here it is. So it's this one right here. This is like a total fucking IP.
What the hell?
Yeah. So it's called Sesames. The supply is 5,676. Really weird. The mint is free up to 0.0003 ETH. Date is TBA. So if you want early access, talk about Sesames, and we'll do our best to provide early codes. Collaborations are opening soon. Looks like a total fucking rip off though. So I don't know that I would touch that one if I were you guys.
Here, I'll pin this one too, because bro is in the comments. He tagged me earlier. He's waving furiously.
Who?
In the audience? This Poison guy. He's got a mint going on today. It is on OpenSea. It looks like it is a free mint if you're on any of the mint phases before public. And then yeah, let me see here. I'm trying to get the link open again. Yeah, and then at public, it turns into 0.015, which is kind of crazy to me. I don't know why it would go from free to 0.015 for the mint cost, but hey, man, whatever.
Well, they can change that whenever they want.
If anybody wants to, I don't know anything about that except for this guy's furiously waving in the fucking audience. So if you guys want to put eyes on that, man, you know, again, click at your own risk. I don't know anything about any of these mints other than they are happening.
Yeah. Hans, I was asking in my abstract chat how much XP people are going to get. Hans said 10K. Hans, I hope you get more than fucking 10K, bro. All right. So another mint tomorrow. We talked about this yesterday. That was the red. It was the, what is it? The red.
The Project Red. Yeah.
Project Red. Yeah. Project Red. So yeah, make sure you
that's minting tomorrow.
Do you have a time on that? Let me go look.
Let me see if I can find the fucking link.
I got it right here. Hold on. OpenSea collection.
Starts July 1st tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. Do you think it makes it to first come, first serve?
Yeah, of course it does. It better. Anything that doesn't make it to first come, first serve means you over allocated guaranteed. And I already think you're a fucking scammer. So it better make it to first come, first serve. Now, if it gets botted to no more mints as soon as it hits first come, first serve, I mean, hey, we see that all the time. You get some of these like whitelist farming groups involved in your first come, first serve. You do that to make sure that it mints out quickly because it looks good, right? So like I won't be surprised with the attention that I've seen around this, if it just mints out immediately when it makes it there. So yeah, I mean, you know, take a look at that. It is a 10K collection. I'm going to mint my 2 on guaranteed for sure. I'll probably try to mint some more on first come, first serve if it'll let me. I don't know. Sometimes OpenSea counts your mints in the previous phase as you go down through. So it says 2 per wallet in both phases. I don't know if it'll let me mint 2 more in first come, first serve or not. We'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, with that one minting, you also have.
Do you have this pinned to the top, by the way?
No, I don't have it pinned.
I'll pin it up. I'll pin the one with the OpenSea link just so people can look and see if they're on the whitelist phases or what.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if you add it to your watch list, you can literally just go fucking check these.
Yeah, and it is. It's on mine. Yep.
But another one that's minting tomorrow is by Salman. Front Run is the name of it. 420 pieces. And I don't know. I don't think I'm even on this one. But I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Seen a few people tweeting about it. So guaranteed 1 p.m. UTC, 9 a.m. Eastern.
This is only 420 NFTs.
Yeah, 420 NFTs. So I do have that tweet pinned up at the top. I thought there was an open. Yeah, in the comments of that, he did put the list, and I need to actually add this to my watch list. But yeah, I'm just in public on this one.
There's actually several smaller mints. If you look at what's in the live and upcoming mints right now,
yeah,
Let's see. You got Mostly Sunny here. This is the first time I've seen this, but I'm looking at it. It's a 300 mint. You've got Yuki Pack Animals. This is a 221 mint. I'm starting to think you're portraits. Did portraits kick off a small collection meta? Here's another one. Mint
Maybe.
Gravity Rebels. This is 287.
Can somebody send portraits back up, please?
Looks like there's a little bit of a small art collection meta kicking off here, but
yeah,
I mean, who knows? Some of this shit might just be AI trying to.
Yeah, probably so.
I mean, these Yuki Rebels. This looks like either incredibly well done handmade art, hand drawn art, or somebody just threw something together with AI real quick. I mean, I don't know. The public stage mint price for these is $2.35. There's only 221 of them. I would assume an artist that put this much effort into these would want more money than that for their work. So I'm just going to assume these are AI. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like they're adding more drops here, but like, yeah, I'm not. It is what it is. These Mostly Sunnies. This shit right here looks like my kid did it. Would probably end up going to 5 ETH. So this mint's in 8 days.
Look at the original V Friends, right? I know,
right? Yeah.
Just Gary V Cloud is the only thing that sent that art anywhere. So
I know it was Gary V was drunk on all of his wine and drawing fucking little cartoon characters, and then he minted a NFT collection. That's what V Friends was. But anyway, so yeah, go check those out. Also, another tweet that we talked about yesterday. JT, Genuine Undead, seeks to add a new diamond hand collector to the Familia. Drop your longest held NFT below, along with its Holden wallet address. We'll ship this Flamin' Punk on Myth Cyberpunk Grail on Thursday to a deserving Web3 legend. So, there's only 43 comments. One of them are his. Get over there, put a fucking comment in there, and you could win a dope ass. Can I dig out from my hidden folder? I've got some old shit in my hidden folder. But good opportunity to grab a dope ass Genuine Undead. And the Undead is even better. I mean, Undead's pretty cool too. It's not as good, but it's pretty good.
I never used to hide NFTs. I always wanted to see them as a reminder of the lessons learned in space. But I got to admit, this little mini NFT that we've been on, I've got so much dumb shit that rugged immediately. I literally had to hide all the dumb shit.
That's funny. Today on Abstract, Saucy, they are doing at 3 p.m. Eastern for a demo day. A new game is coming to Abstract. They're looking for people to test their product before launch. So the details on that are on the Luma page, which I didn't go over there and see that. But you can, demo day right here. It's going to be in the Discord. Dealers is the name of it. It's a fully on-chain game built on Abstract, and the game lives inside the NFT itself. You run a dealer, make deals, pull heists, go to war with other dealers, and every win, loss, and steal gets written permanently on-chain as your record. The metadata isn't static. It shifts as you play, so the assets reflect what you've actually done. Tonight, we'll run a dealer through the loop live so you can watch it move. Then the doors open for hands-on, and everyone gets a free dealer recruit to start their own record. So, yeah, pretty interesting. I'm going to check the page out here. Only 926 followers on it. So, yeah, we'll see what this is about. Could be something fun to do on it's kind of funny, the little crypto punks they have there. So yeah, that's coming. Also seen Frankie the Frog, Kyle. Frankie the Frog has something new spinning into the Frankie Hub. The next season launches tomorrow, July 1st. Clear your schedule for the release because we're adding an entirely fresh interactive experience to the site for everyone. Your daily routine is about to get a lot more interesting. So And I think I actually have some nibbles, so I would imagine I can do that.
I've still got 3 nibbles. One of them's obviously for the eventuality of our giveaway. Yeah, I wonder if you need the Frankie the Frog, though.
I don't know.
The Frankie's Diner collection. Let's see, is this the right collection? Yeah, these are sitting at 0.0999. They're literally like 0.1. So, dude, these are cool. I never really look at these ones. I look at the nibbles pretty often, but I never really look at these. These are kind of cool.
Yeah, the other mint that a lot of people I see on the timeline are trying to get whitelist for is Dumpster. And this is by Cyberkongs. It mints tomorrow as well. And the collection size is 2,222. The mint price is 0.69 Sol. 9 a.m. Eastern is the first mint phase. That is VIP. Duration 1 hour. Guaranteed is 10 a.m. Eastern. Duration on that is 2 hours. Then first come, first serve. And I think these are going to do pretty well. They have shifted from the arbitrage on NFTs to SPL tokens. Kenny, how do you think this is going to go? Especially with, just more attention back on Sol right now.
Can one of you guys explain the mechanic to me like I fucking eat crayons? Because I haven't gotten caught up on what exactly this does.
I haven't read
for anybody else.
They have a massive article out on it, and I haven't read the entire article. I need to just fucking summarize it in a Claude or something. But there's a fuck ton of information in this article. Tons of fees. I haven't read enough on it. Kenny, do you know more on what this protocol is going to be?
I haven't done the deep dive yet. I mean, obviously we saw what they did on ETH. I'm fairly optimistic, I guess. I just don't. I don't really know too much. Am I going to mint? Probably so. Just why not, right? But yeah, honestly, I couldn't give you a real take on it.
Yeah, I just know I've seen a lot of people that are trying to get whitelist on this, and they haven't been able to. Let's see. I'm gonna ask Claude real quick. It's the easiest way because nobody up on this fucking stage reads anything except fucking fuddy shit from founders. That's it. It's like you're only going where the fucking where the bullshit is. So I asked it for a very fast rundown, and this bitch has printed me a fucking article again. God almighty. Dumpster is an automated on-chain arbitrage engine on Solana, the sequel to Deathster. Here's the gist. The mechanic, every buy sell of Dumpster token carries a 10% tax, 7.5% fuels the engine, 1.5% to the team, 1% feeds back into Deathster. Once 1 Sol accumulates from fees, the protocol auto buys whatever SPL token is currently targeted, rotating every 48 hours. So it's essentially the same thing they were doing with the strategy, the Death Star thing. Yeah. The SPL token that is currently targeted, rotated every 48 hours. Team pick, no voting. That 1 Sol bag then gets raffled off at a discount to an eligible pool. Pools, not individuals. You can't participate directly anymore. You need an NFT to join a pool, and your stake size determines your discount tier. 10% on baseline, up to 50% at 50 mil tokens staked cap per pool. Only legendary NFT holders, 22 supply, can create pools. So that's pretty interesting. So if you get a legendary, you can create your own pool. The payoff loop. When a pool wins the raffle and buys the discounted bag, that pool's profits, the discounted spread, gets split amongst its holders. The Sol protocol receives back from the sales, gets split 3 ways. 50% reloads for the next purchase, 25% goes to 2 runner-up pools, and then 25% goes to Dumpster for a jackpot mechanism called Dumpster Fire, which any holder can play without a pool or an NFT. So that's pretty cool. NFT tiers, legendary, there's 22, 100 diamonds, 400 golds, 1,700 silvers. They gate pool access, max stake, and reward multipliers, and they can stack. So token, 1 billion fixed supply, 95% fair launch, 5% NFT airdrop. So there's an airdrop of the token to the NFT holders. Launch tax starts at 99%, decays down to 10%. So some pretty cool mechanics in there. If you end up getting a legendary, you can create your own fucking pool. So pretty good. I would imagine those are going to sell pretty at a decent price. And even the diamond and gold, I mean, those tiers give you more rewards, more piece of the pie, and more multipliers and shit. So either way, I know a lot of people cooked really well on the Death Star when it initially launched, and there was some good arbitrage plays there. So just make sure you keep your eyes peeled on that one. Like I said, the mint starts at 9 a.m. Eastern, so it is kicking off fairly early. So yeah, what is this? Thought I'd share an opportunity for your listeners to win a gold Froge by participating in the Gold Meta Meme Challenge. Good job on the GU article you did, Jesus. Appreciate you. Yeah, thank you, bro. Let me pin this up to the top. Looks like Froge. Oh, yeah. So Froge is doing the another giveaway. Dutch and the guys over there. Pretty good shit.
Good group. Good group of folks.
Yeah. So let me pin this up to the top. And you can go possibly win yourself that. And I don't.
Jeez, what'd you get for XP, buddy? Because I definitely got more than I got last week. I got 72,834 XP, dude. I'm fucking cooking.
72,000, bro. What if you got more than me?
I'm gonna dude. Oh, hold on. Let me get back to the stream so I can fucking laugh in your bitch ass face if I get more than you.
What if you got more than me? You didn't get more than me, but I got way less than I thought I was gonna get. Fucking hell. How in
Did
the
you crack 100?
Yeah, I cracked 129,957,000 XP.
There you go.
But like, how in the fuck are these guys getting 300,000, 400,000 XP? It blows my mind. I don't get it because I played the fuck out of Tolan. I bought a Tolan NFT, played Blinko, Maze of Gains, Moody Madness, Moody Drops, stream 5 days a week. I don't know. I can't put more time into it.
I know. I don't know
what they're doing.
I think a lot of people are getting a lot of XP from Cambria, which I have hesitated to try because it just looks like the kind of game I would get addicted to.
Fucking up next is Cambria.
I might have to try Cambria finally.
Yeah, I guess we're fucking rolling into the Cambria fucking courts next. And people are winning a decent amount of money over there too. So, and it kind of makes sense because Tolan doesn't use a lot of transactions. You know what I mean? So there's not a lot of transactions that happen, only when you open the chest. So
no, I just think, look, there's a, the better the gameplay is, the less transactions can be involved, right? And this was the problem that a lot of these games had when they started the heavy transaction farming meta. A lot of these guys tried to reinvent their gaming, their ecosystems to facilitate all these transactions. But the reality is, if you're fucking constantly doing transactions, it does nerf the gameplay experience itself. I mean, personally, having not tried Cambria, I haven't tried every single game on Abstract, but I do think Tolanverse right now is probably the closest thing to it's the closest thing to a game play style that you would see on like a mobile device or something like that. Like totally I could sit somebody down, let them play that game, and they would have zero suspicion that there are crypto rails involved whatsoever. Right. Yeah. So, they've just chosen to optimize for the game experience itself. I think Maze of Gains is like a really good, middle ground. Maze of Gains is a fun little game, but I think, it sacrifices a little bit of skill for a little bit more of the degen Web3 stuff, which I think a lot of Web3 people love. I think On-Chain Heroes is the single coolest fucking ecosystem on Abstract when it comes to these games, just because of, the way that he has played all of these different assets and the couple different versions of the game and everything. But, and then Cambria, I haven't tried, but it must have some transactions going on to be outperforming in the way that it seems to be on XP.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna give it a shot and see what
Gigaverse is highlighted again on the Spotlight. Right now, spotlighted games are Giggling Racing, Maze of Gains, Tolenverse, Dilly, Gigaverse itself, and Cambria. So all the games. They're trying to push people towards the games right now.
Yeah,
aside
100%.
From Dilly.
Well, you see the new game. You see the new game that's coming. Another thing, Pixana Labs, they posted that burn report number 2. Total burn today, 110 Pixana NFTs. 1.1% of the total supply has already been burned. Apparently, well, no. How was that? No, 1.1% of the total supply. Total burned NFTs, 597, 5.97% of the supply. So, so there you go. I don't think it's doing anything for the fucking floor. But I mean, eventually it's going to be just Homeboy holding all these fucking things, right?
Probably.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna go ahead and mint this Autismo here, by the way. That just came live. We just hit GTD. They quickly got 1,400 NFTs minted here on GTD so far.
Are we allowed 1 mint? All right.
Yep, just one.
I'm gonna mint this hoe. Kenny, are you gonna mint it? Your Autismo? Are you eligible for this?
Yeah, I'll make one.
Okay. I mean, it's fucking $3 or whatever.
Yeah.
$2.82. But either way, all right. Other than that, Kyle, do you have anything else?
I don't believe I do. No, I don't.
Okay. Kenny, do you have anything else?
Nope.
All right, cool.
I kind of like this unrevealed art for the Autismo.
Yeah. It's
He's
not
like
bad.
Riding a mini little moped thing with a fucking I don't hate it.
All right, guys, remember, please get over to rcweb3.xyz, sign up for the newsletter. I am hoping, if not today, tomorrow, we'll be opening up the a Discord for Reality Check.
Ooh.
You'll be able to come hang out, chat in VC.
Johnny, you hear that, buddy? We're going to finally create our own group, and we're going to send you an invite before anybody else, MFer. It's going to be you and me in the VC, buddy. Just fucking circle jerking away.
Oh
I can't wait.
Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. But either way, so we're going to be opening that up soon as well. Going to be trying to give some whitelist opportunities for things that are going to be coming up. Other plays, other stuff, just, a place to go hang out after the spaces. And get your ass signed up on Blinko. And if there is any other news that's happening with Creeps, anything that's going on, we will talk about it here, and we will not hold anything back. Anything that's shared, we will talk to you about it. So
I'm actually surprised that nobody has leaked any of those screenshots into the Discord yet. I just went and looked a little bit ago at Lizard Hands and Gen Chat. And everybody's like, the last thing I saw in Lizard Hands was someone excited because Dom came live in the Discord. It's a screenshot of him being awake in the Discord. And I'm like, dude, you guys don't even know that he's basically fucking in BLE right now telling everybody he didn't even know that those fucking creeps got sold.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, pretty interesting. But anyways, all right, cool. We will we'll fucking see what's happening with Creeps and Days of Our Lives tomorrow. But other than that, everybody have a fantastic day, and we will be back tomorrow. Peace.
Yep. Bye, everybody.
Fucking wrong fucking thing.
No, let it play. I want to hear it.
No, fuck that. All right, peace out, everybody.